your shame, you know you wear it inside. Run away with all your lies, run away in your disguise, you know you don't fool me. You blame me for your boredom, you blame me for your pain.
Well, hello everybody, it's time for Paul Mash TV again. I'm Paul Mash, of course, your host. And we got a great show for you coming up, and as always, the feedback just keeps getting better and better all the time, and we want to thank you for all the feedback and all your comments on the show so far, and we're always welcome for more. So if you want to send me feedback on it, all you got to do is click that subscribe button right there if you're watching us on YouTube, and reply to the video, let me know what you think. We'd love to hear from you there. You can also email us, pmashtv@gmail.com. That's all one word there. And we love to hear from you. And again, you don't have to be a fan. You can be a band or solo artist and use that as well. And we'll get you set up there. And also be sure to check us out on Facebook and like the page, facebook.com/PaulMashTV. And feel free to join in on the discussions there and talk to us there and inbox us. And if you forgot all that stuff by the time the closing credit screen comes, don't worry about it. We'll recap all that for you again. So stay tuned for that. Right now we have from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we have Cyco Thah Urchin. And he's a very awesome hip-hop artist, and you'll see for yourself when the song comes on. So we'll get to that in just a moment, but first let's have another quick word from Click Jam. No go away.
Does anyone know where Lou is? Anyone? Let's jam.
We're fabulous, nobody's doing for the crushed and the broken hearted. We're fabulous, nobody's doing 'cause we can and we just got started. Come on and bang.
Well, hello everybody. It's time for interview time, and with us from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we have Cyco Thah Urchin. Thank you. Thanks for joining us, Cyco.
All right, man. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. There's a question I like to ask everybody, and everybody has their own story, obviously. So we'd like to hear yours. Why don't you tell us a little bit about why you decided to become a musician? I mean, I'm sure you know, you have an interesting story behind that. So let's hear your story on that.
It's funny. When I was younger, man, my mama, when she used to wash, because I used to like dancing, and when she used to wash our clothes, you know how the washing machine back in the day, they made that song, that one sound, fuku, 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 you know.
Yeah.
So I used to stand next to the washing machine and put my hands to my side and do my little washing machine dance, you know. So that made me feel like, you know, I can make music. I liked it. I always liked it the way different sounds, natural sounds sounded. You know, and they got me into the producing and wanting to do music and, you know, and things like that, you know. And then plus I was always a writer, man. You know, I'm very passionate about music and the creation of music, you know what I mean? But like my spoken word writing is where I really spend time on that, you know, a lot, you know. So it was that washing machine, that doggone washing machine, man.
Well, that's a good reason for anybody to get into music, I think. So, well, why don't you tell us about some of your influences? I mean, I'm sure you have a lot of influences you grew up with. Maybe you can mention a few of them for me.
Busta Rhymes, Slick Rick. I always liked the Twister and Mystical, but like mainly it was always Busta Rhymes because he wasn't scared to be different. He was always doing something different, something outside the box, and I liked it that. You know what I mean? And then, but I mean, I did all music though. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people wouldn't believe me if I told them I like Seal. What's the? I think it's Morissette. The one chick, she made the ironic
You mean
song.
Alanis Morissette? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? You look too. You know what I mean? I like that. You know what I mean? I just like music. Period, man. You know what I mean? I like a lot of music with substance. You know.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, some of those people you mentioned are pretty good influences. Why don't you tell me about some of your music now? Have you got any albums, or are you thinking about doing any albums? Maybe you'd like to talk about that.
I got a lot of. I got a big catalog. A few years back, I released. It was like I want to say 17 albums on the same day at the same time. You know, and I called it the 311 Man Release Project. You know, and I did that just to do something different. You know, because I had the material. You know, so I released that. And to be honest, it didn't go over so well because of my marketing, my promoting. You know, I didn't do it right. You know what I mean? So it didn't get a lot of looks. You know, as I expected it to do. But right now, across all platforms, as far as albums, I got a poetry album called Phyllis from Within. I got the Unfuckwittable album, the Dance Fever album, which is all dance tracks, the Unorthodox album, me and Mr. Big Man, and that's you know, rest in peace, Big Man. I got the Rambo joint with Kilo Mo, and that's doing a lot of numbers right now. Play with him, a single with KMG, the chosen one. Some more album done. Get Off Me album. And I got a host of singles. You know, I got over like 30 releases on Spotify right now, and I'm in the midst of working on Roadkill, the album with Kilo Mo. Play with Him Part 1, the album with KMG, the chosen one. And then I got a secret R&B album that I'm working on. You know, I can't sing, but I can hold a note enough to make it a song. You feel me? What else I got going on? I got quite a few projects in the works right now, ready to be released. I got something releasing on the 31st. But what I'm really pushing right now is a song called Whole Time. It's an R&B song with me singing that I released on Valentine's Day this year. And I have an artist that's signed to my label, Slab 7 Music Group, LLC. His name is E-Way. I dropped his single on Valentine's Day as well, and it's called Mini Mouse. So, I'm trying to put in a lot of work. I'm doing a lot of collabs. I'm doing a lot of producing for people right now that's getting ready to release some joints and stuff like that, man. I just try to stay working, man, and stay on top of my publishing and everything, you know?
Yeah. So it sounds like you've been working hard there. Besides Spotify, can we get it anywhere else, like maybe iTunes or Amazon or anything, or is it just Spotify mostly?
Oh, no, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Tidal, Deezer, Bandcamp. I don't too much deal with the SoundCloud thing no more. But my website, you know, wix.com/Cyco Thah Urchin. You know what I mean? I got a few EPKs, you know what I mean, out there. All Street Politics is out there, you know what I mean? Something I produced and put together, but that's featuring Perfect and the homie Earth 7, you know, that's out there doing some nice numbers too. West Coast Party with the homie Flo, you know what I mean, from down south, that's out there doing pretty okay. Yeah, but across all streaming platforms, you know, I even play it on my own radio show. You know what I mean? So I try to play. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, and of course you mentioned Earth 7, which we just interviewed just yesterday, I do believe it was, and I'm sure he'll be watching this before too long. So.
Oh yeah, that's the homie. That's the homie right there, man. Cool dude too, man. Real good dude, man. You know, and I tend to deal with not forced, but I tend to be connected with good people for a long time. Because like I said, I've been on Urge for a very long time. And me and bro ain't never even met face to face. You know what I mean? So, I mean, good dude. He a good dude, man. He a good dude. Matter of fact, he do some of my tags for my production, and he the first thing you hear when my radio show starts. He do the intro.
All right. All right. We're getting ready to play a song from you. Him Did Wrong, I do believe is the title of it.
Him Did Wrong is produced by me. I mean, the majority is. The only thing that I really didn't produce was the single with Flo and everything on the Unorthodox album with Mr. Big Man, Rest Up Big, you know what I mean? But the most, like, say about 93% of the songs, you know what I mean, that I got out, you know what I mean, I did all the production on it, but that's featuring Mr. Big Man, you know, baby, he just passed recently, like, not even 2 months ago. You know what I mean? So, but it's a nice joint. It's called Him Did Wrong. We took 2 different looks at it, where I'm talking about a certain individual did wrong, and then he took a political spill on it. You know what I mean? You know, it's a nice joint, man. It's a nice joint. I like it.
All righty. Well, we'll play that in just a moment, but before we do, I just want to let you know I can't think of anything else at this time, but we appreciate you coming on the show, Cyco, and we'd love to have you back sometime if you ever have anything to plug.
Man, I'm gonna keep coming back and rocking with you, man. You know what I mean? Oh, real quick, Embassy Radio on blowradio.com. That's my show, Embassy Radio. You know what I mean? Send MP3s to Embassy Fam, which is EMBASSYFAMM @gmail.com. MP3s only for your free spins. It's an independent online, you know what I mean, radio station. I don't play nothing but independent guys, man. So y'all get them joints in, and I'm gonna get them joints on for real.
Okay. Well, we'll be looking forward to that, Cyco. And here's that song, Him Did Wrong, right here on Paul Mash TV. Don't go away.
But them know the rules signed up for it. This is what we do.
5 stick mean, I ain't seen nothing.
Green light is on, yo, it's a go. Them done this wrong, but them know the rules signed up for it. This is what we do.
no chicken
Them done this
wing.
wrong, but them know the
Urchin.
rules. Green light is on, yo, it's a go.
Play with them fire, old loud stuffing. Rambo is hot, road killers coming. Motherfuckers tripping, why they hating on us? Power moves banging, bangers keep them slumping. 5 stick man, I ain't saying nothing. Shout out big man, call him any dumping. Pride deep slick, pride mad Mitch. K Moses is still a bad bitch. Try to run up on me, that's a bad lick. Never catch me lacking, that's a sad switch. Niggas out here jacking, call them mad fitch. I am from the villain, stay on hand shit. Rest in peace to Coochie, gangsta was my homie. Shout out Corey Charles, he was never phony. Even as a shorty, always kept it on me. Trades both ways, lot of niggas loaded. PLI's rapping, 40 keep them chillin'. Chop 14, personal and willing. Niggas say I'm sick, well I guess I'm illin'. DBG the fam, 15 team the building. Shout out China Man, respect the Kenny Low. Rest in peace Capone, you ain't have to go. Shout out China Man, respect the Kenny Low. Rest in peace Capone, you ain't have to go. Always had a plan to bust another move. Popularity is really for the fool. Having clarity is how you keep it smooth. Having thoughts of beef, we get you in the pool. If you ever tried, I'ma counter that. Pass it for the low, aggression at its best. This and this and this, that and that and that. This and this and that, yeah you know the rest.
Them done this wrong, but them know the rules. Signed up for it, this is what we do. Them done this wrong, but them know the rules. Green light is on, yo, it's a go. Them done this wrong, but them know the rules. Signed up for it, this is what we do. Them done this wrong, but them know the rules. Green light is on, yo, it's a go. Them done this wrong, but them know the rules. Signed up for it, this is what we do. Them done this wrong, but them know the rules. Green light is on, yo, it's a go. Them done this wrong, but them know the rules. Signed up
I knew the rules when I jumped out the porch and told them let's get it. Now I'm all in the wrong that I did, gon' follow relentless. And your whole squad engaging in prayer cause y'all on my hit list. The mayor, the governor, Congress, the president, all on my shit list. You sitting in the Capitol taking the money and now you want my vote. You talking the words but I see no action, so I ask why though? Why should I give you the time of the day or entertain anything that you say? Why should I pledge off an allegiance or have faith in the US of A? How can the people not hold you responsible? Not for the killing, but justice, that's logical. When you got evidence enough to prosecute and you're not doing your job, that's sloppy. That's why we don't ride with you, nor get the proctor. You scared to be walking the street. Shut your campaign down in the game and fuck every word in your speech. Now what if a black police to flip and on the Caucasian he shoot? Thought he was a threat, thought he had a gun, thought he was a deal in they roof. And I ain't no fool, I know what I'm saying, my mouth could be trouble. But I ain't no pawn, stay silent for long, let's triple the double.
Them done did some wrong, but them know the rules. Signed up for it, this is what we do. Them done did some wrong, but them know the rules. Green light is on, yo, this is go. Them done did some wrong, but them know the rules. Signed up for it, this is what we do. Them done did some wrong, but them know the rules. Green light is on, yo, this is go. Them done did some wrong, but them know the rules. Signed up for it, this is what we do. Them done did some wrong, but them know the rules. Green light is on, yo, this is go. Them done did some wrong, but them know the rules. Signed up for it, this is what we do. Them done did some wrong, but them know the rules. Green light is on, yo, this is go. Them done did some wrong, but them know the rules. Signed up for it, this is what we do. Them done did some wrong, but them know the rules. Green light is on, yo, this is go.
They gon' hate. Shit, let them hate then, you feel me? Cause unorthodox is out there.